and welcome once again to Red Dragon Collectibles. So another original period piece to show you. So this is a World War II South African Mark II helmet with a neck flap, and over 1.5 million were produced, and they were mostly used in the North African and Italian campaign by British and Commonwealth troops. So you can see that it's been roughly painted over in sand for North Africa in all probability, and it also has its neck flap, which isn't very common because for the most part these didn't survive. So there's plenty of these helmets around, but they're seldom found with the neck flap. So I'll turn it over so you can have a look inside. You can see it's complete with the chin strap and liner, and I've been looking for markings on this, but I think that the shell has been so heavily and roughly painted that it's obliterated any markings that were there. So I've looked in all the correct places, but I've drawn a blank. But in all probability the shell was probably made by Transvaal Steel Pressing Syndicate manufacturer, which usually appears as a TSP stamp, but like I said, I haven't found anything even though I've looked in the correct places. So this helmet was probably made sometime between 1940 and 43. The neck flaps sometimes have a WD on them, a War Department stamp, but again I haven't found one. I have found what might be smudged ink markings, but nothing definite. And the liner is probably made by Jaeger Rand, who are a common manufacturer of liners for these South African helmets. So it's a really nice piece. I've seen a fair bit of use, as you can see. It's taken a ding on the one side, it's not completely even. So these differ from the British manufacturer Brodie's in that the rim seam join is on the side rather than on the rear of like the British ones, and probably the most definitive way of telling is the holes, the three holes in the rear of the helmet to hold the neck flap. So even if the neck flap isn't present, you'll see these with the holes for the neck flap, and they tend to be sort of flatter and rounder than the British Mark II in shape. So it's a really nice variation to add to the collection, and due to the presence of the neck flap, it is probably one of my rarer pieces. As I said, the helmet itself isn't exceedingly rare by any means. I've seen quite a few of the helmets, but with the original neck flap still attached, it makes it somewhat rare. So there you go guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with something else, either a scale model or another period piece. So bye for now.